destined for the great entertainment venues of Europe. We bring you rising stars from across the land. You'll see bright, new and unique talent of every description. They'll compete toward the grand finals, and we'll discover the new stars of tomorrow on Sky Star Search.
Act number 6 wants to be famous, just like all our people on the show. He's a magician who's 19 years of age. He's done some street performing in Covent Garden. He's also worked here at the Savoy Hotel and hotels in Ipswich. This is Act number 6, Roy Lee. Bit of magic there. Roy Lee in action. A man who's performed at the Savoy Hotel, hotels in Ipswich. He's also done a bit of street performing in Covent Garden. Act number 6, Roy Lee in action. Janice, do you like a bit of magic?
Still writing.
Well, I mean, I don't go out of my way to watch it, but when I see it, I quite get it. Like there, I mean, I was getting off on it because I couldn't see where you were getting these bits and pieces from and sticks disappearing and what have you. The thing that strikes me is when I think of magicians, I think of Paul Daniels, I think of Tommy Cooper, and I think when I was a kid there was David Nixon, the bald-headed guy, right? And they all talked, and they had something else. There was a bit of panache. I mean, you did that fine, but I felt as though it needed something a wee bit more to sort of turn it into something special.
In 3 minutes, you can't really do much.
No, but I mean...
Do you normally talk?
Sometimes. It depends.
Yeah.
Talking now?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah. No, during the act. Come on. Come on, don't be that tall.
I'll give you... How
many points, yeah?
I'll give you 23.
23 from Janice. Janice, suitably impressed there?
Yeah, I mean, possibly another reason for him not talking, I don't know whether I'm talking on his behalf, is because he has worked in street theatre, where it's quite hard to actually talk when people are making a hell of a lot of noise and there's cars and drills and heaven knows what. I'll start by putting a little plug in for street theatre, if I may, and Covent Garden in particular. Anybody in London, if you go down to Covent Garden, particularly Saturdays and Sundays,
it's well worth
there
a
are some
visit.
great performers there, and not just visual performers. In fact, you know, you do get people setting up amplifiers and doing comedy acts and heaven knows what, and there's some very good people coming out of
How
street
did Roy
theatre
compare?
these days.
How did Roy compare at the acts?
It didn't strike me as a very street theatre-y type of performance. Funnily enough, having said that, it did seem rather mild. I always found it a bit odd to see a youngster, somebody as young as him, working in what is, after all, a very old kind of tradition. And I think that you do need a gimmick. I don't think to be a magician these days is enough. If you're going to be a magician, you've got to be absolutely huge, like the American Illusionist, or very, very tiny, you know, sleight of hand in front of the camera, like Wayne Dobbs.
Close-up as well as some big illusions.
You do all that stuff.
You have to come back and have another go.
Okay.
Yeah? How many points, Bill?
I'll give 18.
18 from Bill. OK, let's see how he fared. Bill gave 18 points, Janice gave 23, a total of 41 points to act number 6. Take me up on that offer, come back, yeah? Have another go. OK, finally a lady singer from on 39, Gary Davis on 32, Hans on 43, Olga Pericardi on 32, Roy Lee on 41. Where are you going? Trying to walk in front of Mike. Where are you going? Trying to walk in front of my camera. Please, I'm on. Right, we've got some... It's all mine. Thank you. Some Illusionists next. They worked in Covent Garden. One of them's been on TV before here, both self-taught, and they want to work on a cruise. Good luck to them. This is act number 5, Roy Lee and Juliet. Oh, for an awful moment, I thought that broom was going to snap. I want to know how they do it, but we've got a commercial break. We shall judge Roy Lee and Juliet after that. See you in a tick. How did they do it?
Keith Chegwin.
Thank you. hope you're enjoying yourself this Friday night. If you've just got home from work, stick your feet up and join us. Act number 5 we're going to judge now, Lee and Juliet. Illusionists they are. They've worked in Covent Garden. One of them's been on TV before. Both self-taught, and they want to work on a cruise. And what I want to find out now, how did you do it?
Very well.
They never give anything away, these people, you know. Melvin!
Well, you performed it absolutely beautifully. I mean, I've said this many times. I started in this business as an illusionist assistant, doing the Indian rope trick, you see. And I was watching, and as far as I'm concerned, I mean, the whole audience were going, how? This is it. You did it beautifully, really. I don't know how you did. You work in Covent Garden, right?
Yeah.
And so people around you looking at you that close. Yeah. I used to do card tricks in the East End of London when I was a kid of 14. My hands were freezing, but I needed the money, so I know exactly what you go through. What else do you do in your act?
8 razor blades.
Of course you do. You're starving.
Thank heavens you didn't do that on here.
No. Well, anything else? I mean, do you get plenty of work?
Quite a bit.
But not enough.
Well,
I hope you're going to take this tape and show it to somebody and say, beautiful. And that lady's got such a gorgeous face. She's lovely. But when you smash around the face at the end, I think that's a bit tough. I mean, lovely. Marks, 33.
33 from Melvin. What did you do last time?
I did more cabaret style, candles, canes.
That's right, a bit of everything, wasn't it? A mixture. Cheryl, what do you think?
I thought they were great as well, and they really look good. How old are you both?
I'm 19.
16.
Oh, you're joking.
That is
Oh,
great.
that is
Oh, that's
great. Straight with his family or something. I mean,
My mum used to work for a famous assistant.
She used to be an assistant for a famous magician. Years ago, Mr. Leslie Lefant, an Australian magician.
Very famous. Very famous. Lefant.
She's out in the audience now.
oh, really? Hello.
Oh, give her a round of applause.
Yeah.
Over the back there.
And considering your age, I mean, you've got years ahead of you. I'm sure you're going to be big successes. I'll go with Melvin. I'll go 33.
33 from Cheryl as well. Okay, both judges giving equal marks. Melvin gave 33, so did Cheryl. A total of 66 points to act number 5. Thank you. What I want to know is, have they made it onto our top 10 board? Let me have a little look. I think they have, actually. I think they're... Well, they'll be doing me sums. I think they're in... No, they haven't. No, what a shame. I thought you had, actually. Oh, well, there you go, not to worry. We move on to act number 6. I think you have. Have they made it into 9th place? No, they haven't. Oh, sorry. OK, my mistake.